my friends. Hey boobers, I'm Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very different from the usual glam that you're used to here on my channel for two reasons. A, because I am talking to you this whole video, which scares me just a tiny bit. And secondly, because of the topic. It was a very touchy subject for me at one point in my life, just the whole weight loss and fitness and weight in general. So please bear with me if I'm like everywhere. I am trying to have collected thoughts here, but we'll see how that goes. Also, before we get into the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did film this video, or this makeup. Slow down, girl. Damn. I did film this look. I just took off my lashes and my earrings because it's just too extra for this. But I am going to go to the gym like this, just so you know. So I don't know which video is going to be up first. We shall see. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to start by giving you guys a background. I've always been on the thicker side, like a little chunky, you know. That's just the way that God made me, you know, a little extra cushion, or cushion, a little extra fluff, you know, whatever. So I've always been a little bit on the thicker side. My fitness journey really started back in 2013. At that point, it started January 2013. At that point, I was 162 pounds. If I have any pictures, I will insert them somewhere here. Whenever I talk about my weight or reference it, the number, I will insert pictures just to give you an idea of what I'm looking like. So, in January of 2013, oh my goodness, I was 162 pounds. Now, in 6 months, I lost 32 pounds, so I was 130 pounds. I did that by doing insane amounts of cardio that I would never even be able to do now, and weightlifting like 5 days a week. So I would do like an hour and a half to 2 hours of cardio 5 to 7 days a week, and I would also lift 5 days a week. As far as my diet goes, it was very poor, very, very poor. I was attending community college at the time, so it was really hard for me to get good meals. And I would, like for lunch, I would have a bag of M&Ms and a bag of like Cheez-Its, and I thought it was good. I didn't know any better. I wasn't intentionally waking up and saying, I'm only going to have 300 calories today, so that's the goal. Like, no, I had no idea how bad my diet was. So, yeah. Fast forward to like, so let's say I kept that off for a little while. Then fast forward to last December, December 2014, I was 154 pounds. So I gained back like 20 something pounds. And I know that was because of like starving my body. That's essentially what I was doing, because I was not eating the way I was supposed to. I was starving my body. Like I said, that was not intentional at all. I had no idea that I was like starving my body. I thought I was eating. So I had gained back that weight. So I was 154 pounds last December. So January, I decided I'm going to get in the gym. I'm going to be 21 next year. Let's do this, blah, 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 you know. So, oh wait, did I turn 21 last year? Wait. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I was like, I'm going to be 21. Got to do this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, wait. Why am I so... I'm lying. Totally lying. I just turned 21, so it doesn't even make sense. So this past January, I got back in the gym, me and my boyfriend and I, and we decided to start our weight loss journey together. So February, we started a 12-week weight loss program that included obviously weightlifting and dieting. And with every workout for the day, it included a video to show you how how to do the exercises, what you were doing, and like to motivate you. So it was an amazing program. I got it on bodybuilding.com. It is free. I will link it down below if anybody is interested in checking it out or whatever. Bodybuilding.com is an amazing website. You can find so many good articles and workouts all for free. So if you are kind of like lost or don't know like how to start or where to start, I would definitely suggest going to bodybuilding.com and checking that out. I personally feel that you will get the results that you want by sticking to a program rather than just going to the gym and doing whatever you want. And when I started in January, I would just kind of do that. I would go to the gym and be like, today I'm going to do cardio and legs. And I would go the next day. Today I'm going to do cardio and legs. And then the next day, cardio. I think I'm just going to do cardio and sauna. Like, I wasn't seeing results because I know I wasn't hitting every body part and doing everything I was supposed to. So, definitely stick to a program. That is something that I can attest to because I stick to programs. You have to be committed to them. You have to stay dedicated. There's something that you have to stick to, so you will see results. Okay, so I started in January. Let's just say February because that's when I started like the program. It was only 12 weeks, which is 3 months. So, I've done a couple programs since then. So now it is November, and I am, today I weighed myself, and I'm 131 pounds. I fluctuate. I'm like 128, 131. I don't really care about the number now as much as I did before. I'm really just focusing on my physical health as a whole, not on a number. Numbers can mean anything. I can be 162 pounds, but be all muscle or all fat. So, it really doesn't matter. The number does not matter to me anymore, or as much as it used to, because it does sometimes, but not as much as it should, or it used to, I'm sorry. I do want to touch on numbers and weight because it is so easy to get consumed by a number. I was there at one point. I know what it was like to, I have like a hair in my mouth, sorry. What was the thing? Okay, so I was consumed by the scale. Like, I would weigh myself. I can't even tell you how many times a week. I was very obsessed with my weight as a number. And that's just not healthy. It's good to know where you are. So I do weigh myself occasionally, but as far as weighing myself, I would weigh myself a couple times a day. That's how consumed I was by the number, which, looking back, I'm like, shit. So don't focus on the number. Focus on, like, I would take measurements. I would take progress pictures. That's what I'm big on, is taking progress pictures. Like, if you ever feel in doubt, take a picture. Like, pictures show results. The scale can tell you you've gained weight and you've really gained muscle. It can tell you you've lost weight. You know what I mean? It just, take pictures. Don't weigh yourself. Don't go crazy with numbers. So actually, I want to talk about motivation now, and how I stay motivated. I want to thank Angeline for asking me how I stay motivated here on YouTube. She's amazing. She's always showing love to my YouTube and my Instagram. She's just amazing. Go check her out. So she asked me how I stay motivated. I can't say that there's one thing that, like, I can't pinpoint just one thing and say, oh, this is why I do it. There are multiple things. The biggest thing I will say, however, is I motivate myself. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, well, I'm not motivated, so how am I supposed to do that? For me, it's, I know what it's like to look at yourself in the mirror and cry because you are unhappy with what you see. Like, I was disgusted with myself at one point, and I don't think that anybody should ever have to feel like that. Like, that's just not a healthy or good feeling whatsoever. I would get dressed and like to go out and not want to go anywhere. I would cry my eyes out because I was so unhappy and just disgusted with the way that I felt and the way that I looked. And for anybody who's felt like that, I understand that feeling. I know what that's like. I've been there. I've experienced it. And I wouldn't wish that feeling on anyone because it's the worst feeling in the world. So that is why I say I am my biggest motivation. I do this for me not for anyone else. I do this because I know what I want to look like. I know how I want to feel. And I'm not going to stop until I get that, until I get to those, until I achieve those goals, I should say. So me, I am my biggest motivation. And okay, I want to just put this out there right now. If you're a big girl or a curvy girl or whatever, a thick girl, don't in any way, shape, or form take this as you need to lose weight, you need to be skinny. No, absolutely not. If you are confident in your own skin, great. By all means, keep doing you. This is me. This is my story. For me, I just wasn't happy. I didn't feel happy. I felt unhealthy. This is just me. It has nothing to do with anybody but myself. So, just want to put that out there. Okay, so my second, I guess, biggest motivation would be my boyfriend. He is very, very, very fit. We started this together, but, I cheated a little bit here and there. And he is very committed to this. And I know that if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have stayed as on track as I did. He's just very inspirational. He is always pushing me to push myself to new limits and just break boundaries and not to give up on what I want, and just to really give it everything I got, because why not? I'm doing this for myself, and I want to take care of myself because I love myself. So I want to thank him, and if you guys have seen him, you know what I'm talking about. He's huge. He's probably like Hulk. Yeah. I'll put a comparison picture. He's like the Hulk, yeah. So, thank you, babe, for that. It means more than you will ever know. So, I have to say that's pretty much what motivates me. Myself is my biggest motivation, and then my boyfriend. He's always right behind me 100% of the time, just pushing me. Oh, and I have to say that when you guys ask me questions about health and fitness and tell me that, that I look great or that I'm doing great, that really motivates me too, because it feels good when people acknowledge your hard work. It really does. Not that I'm saying I do it because I want somebody to tell me I look good. No, I do it for myself, like I said. But it feels good when people notice how hard you've been working. So that also motivates me to go hard. Also, last thing, when you see results, oh my gosh, it's the best feeling in the world. You don't want to stop. Once you see results, you want to keep going because you want to keep pushing yourself to see what else you can achieve, how much farther you can go. I don't think my stomach has ever been this flat ever in my life. I have a little ab outline. I'm not saying I have abs. I did at one point, but then I, whatever. But I do have a nice shape there on my stomach, and I don't think my stomach has ever I know my stomach's never looked like this in my life, and that for me is amazing, and it just makes me want to go harder because I want rock hard abs, you know what I mean? So yes, all those things motivate me to continue this journey. Are there days where I don't want to go to the gym? Hell yeah. There are days where I'm like, oh, do I really have to go? Why? I don't feel like it. I'm tired. My legs are sore. My arms are sore. My boobs are sore. You'd be surprised where you'd be sore. For me, it's all about balance. I eat salads and everything that I'm supposed to be eating, and then I eat a cupcake. It's about balance, So yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is diet. Man, diet it is the majority. That's where the majority of your results will come from, is your diet. I can't tell you how many questions I get about diet. People text me, or they're curious about what I eat or how much I eat and how many times I eat and all that stuff. That really does play a huge role in seeing results and losing weight and all of that. You can't outwork a crappy diet. Let's just, plain and simple, you cannot outwork a crappy diet. So, as far as my diet goes, okay, when I started back in January, I was meal prepping steak, fish, chicken, sweet potatoes, broccoli, brown rice, all of that for the week, and I would eat 6 times a day, every 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 maybe. And I know that sounds like a crazy amount, but when you eat smaller portions more frequently, your body burns more like fat, and you get hungry so fast, like so hungry so fast. It's insane. So I was doing that for quite a while, and then about 6 months ago, maybe more. No, not more than 6 months. I'm lying. Maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, I read this book called Skinny Bitch, and it's about like veganism and becoming a vegan, and just how the government is corrupt in our food processes. It's insane, and how inhumanely the animals are treated. I mean, that is going to be a whole separate video, because I could be there forever talking about that. But I want to be clear right now. I am not a vegan. I am not a vegetarian. I am not anything. I am just doing me. I'm not going to put a label on myself or what I'm doing or how I eat. Like, that's retarded. And I might be disrespecting people, or I might be offending people, and I apologize in advance. Those are not my intentions to do that. But, yeah, I don't eat meat, but I do eat fish. I don't eat meat by choice. It's not so much, okay, I do feel bad for the animals and how they're treated and everything like that, but it's more so like everything that's in the animal, that's given to the animal, I'm not going to put that into my body, or I don't want to put that into my body. So all the hormones and pesticides and antibiotics that those animals are fed, we literally ingest while we eat them. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. If you read that book, it goes into such detail. Oh, it's disgusting. But I will say that there are times where I'm like, I want a cheeseburger. And, well, I actually haven't eaten a cheeseburger in a long time, but like, I went out to eat with my boyfriend the other day, and he got a cheeseburger, and I had a bite, and I did not feel bad. But there are other days where I'm like, oh god, that's disgusting. Like, eggs, oh, it's placenta. Ugh. And then other days where I'm like, oh, I want egg salad today. Really, it's just, like I said, I can't label myself a vegan or a vegetarian or anything like that. I am, however, trying to cut out sugar completely. That has been very tough for me. Sugar is just terrible for your body. I'm sure you've heard this so many times, but it's just terrible. I have been replacing it with stevia. It's a natural sweetener. So I don't eat fish. I don't eat meat, but I do eat fish. I eat a lot of greens. I eat brown rice. I eat carbs. Like, I eat pizza. I am trying to cut out dairy, however, because dairy it just makes you so bloated and heavy. Well, it makes me feel like that. So yeah. So as far as my portioning and like frequency of meals, I calculated my macros to find out how many calories I should be eating a day, and how many calories I should be eating a meal. I'm not the best at explaining macros, but I will leave a calculator down below in the description bar as well, just so you, in case you're interested, can calculate your macros. So pretty much the calculator asks for your weight, height, sex, and age, and it calculates how many calories, if you want to gain weight, lose weight, or maintain your weight, how many calories you should be eating, how many fat calories, good fats obviously, proteins, and carbohydrates you should be eating. So yeah, so that's how I found out. I can't tell you, oh, you should be eating a quarter cup of rice and 2 ounces of fish. Like, no, because what I eat is going to be different from what you need to eat, because our bodies are most probably not the same. So I do try to eat every like 3 to 4 hours. I usually eat like 2 to 4 because I get hungry. So yeah, that's how I portion and calculate my food. I also weigh my food. I have a food scale, so it's serious. If you guys are interested in all that, please leave a comment, and I'll, if you want to see a video on that, I will definitely do that. What else? So that's my diet. Oh, water. Water is so important. I can't express this enough. Water has changed my life. I didn't realize, right now I need to stop and drink some water because I'm but I won't. So, but water has literally changed my life completely. It's changed my skin. It's changed my digestion. It's changed everything. I drink a gallon of water a day, and I know it sounds insane, but I really do. Look, I'll show you. This is how far I've gotten today. I've been slacking today actually because it's 10:13. So I'm actually gonna take a sip. Excuse me. Okay, so I do drink a gallon of water a day, or I try to come very close to it. Some days I'll get 3/4 of the way, or just about a gallon. I won't hit it exactly, but most days I do try to drink the whole gallon. I'm gonna say, if you're not drinking enough water, your body is not functioning properly. Diet and water, I guess that's the same thing, are very important. Now, when I say diet, okay, I hate how loosely this word is used. A diet is not people use the word wrong. You don't go on a diet. A diet is something you can have a good diet or a bad diet. You can have Chinese food, pizza, ice cream all day, every day, or you can be eating salads, whole foods all day, every day. So you change your diet. So I've changed my diet into a lifestyle. I've changed my diet from eating crappy, fatty foods to eating whole foods. So I have a clean diet. I'm not on a diet. I have this kind of diet. Does that make sense? I feel that a lot of people get really mixed up with that or intimidated by that. If you're going to do this is a lifestyle. You can't just decide that you're going to do this for 3 weeks and then you're going to be done, because eventually when you go back to your old diet, you will gain all that weight back. So this is a lifestyle change. It's not just a temporary fix. This is something that you have to be committed to and stick with for forever. I know that if I were to stop, I wouldn't be able to maintain the results that I have now by going back to the way that I used to eat. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I am perfect. Absolutely not. I am absolutely the furthest thing from perfect. I have a terrible sweet tooth that I'm currently trying to get under control. Sweets are my weakness. That, and I just like to eat. I can't even front. I just like to eat. So I will go out to freaking Red Lobster and I will go to Applebee's because I like to eat, but it's about balance and consistency. For those times that I eat bad, I'm going to work my ass off twice as hard and make sure that for the rest of the week I'm eating super clean. So you do have to have balance. But like I said, I do like to enjoy myself. I'm absolutely not saying that I don't ever cheat, because I do. But that's just a part of my journey. There are people like my boyfriend who he sticks to his diet completely, and he's very strong-willed around food. Where my mom's like, oh, I made a banana bread, try some. I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Where he's more, no, it's okay, thank you very much, but I'm on my diet, please don't offer me any sugar. And I'm like, shit, I'll take it. So everybody's different. So I just don't want to give off the impression that I'm perfect, because I'm absolutely not. And it's taken me a while to get as much self-control as I have now. And that's just every day I'm learning more and more to, food isn't going anywhere. I don't have to stress it. Food will always be around. My body, however, this is the only one I'm going to get. So choose what you're putting into it wisely. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so I feel like I can be here forever talking. I don't know what else to talk about right now. If you guys have any further questions or anything like that, please ask me in the comments down below. If you want me to do a video on a certain topic, let me know and I will be more than happy to do that. Let me know if you like this kind of video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That's like the easiest way for me to know if you enjoyed it. I talked a hell of a lot. Thank you for sticking this through with me. If you made it this far, comment cookies down below because I love chocolate chip cookies. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me. I hope you enjoyed. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.